Candace Owens is going to war with Turning Point USA.
I'm going to challenge Turning Point USA executives to issue a very clean statement saying that I am lying if this is not true. About 48 hours before Charlie Kirk died, Charlie informed people at Turning Point, as well as Jewish donors and a rabbi, that he had no choice but to abandon the pro-Israel cause outright, okay? Charlie was done. He said it explicitly, that he refused to be bullied anymore by the Jewish donors. Can you guys answer? Did he express that? Did he also express that he wanted to bring me, Candace Owens, back because he was standing up for himself? And then did he, just 48 hours later, conveniently catch a bullet to the throat before our onstage reunion could happen?
Okay, if you guys have not been watching Candace Owens, I want to say mini-series into Charlie Kirk's assassination, she's basically alleging that there's a bigger operation in play, possibly somebody at Turning Point or wherever got rid of Charlie because he is moving away from the pro-Israeli cause.
Yeah, I'm putting the fire here right at the feet of Turning Point because I am disgusted. I am genuinely disgusted. I am looking around and wondering whether Charlie's entire life was the Truman Show. None of you guys are behaving in the way that you should be behaving, okay? There is no way you are letting these lies fly unless, as I am hearing, unless it is true that there was a big payday that was on the line. And if Charlie radically stated that he was done with Israel, if Charlie said he had no choice but to abandon the pro-Israel cause because of, and I quote, Jewish donors.
In the aftermath of the Charlie Kirk thing, there's, I want to say, three things that is bothering a lot of people online. Number one, the FBI's handling of this whole investigation. I don't know if it's like Kash Patel's initiative to just pump as much information as they got it before vetting anything that's messing everything up. But I'm going to say this, there's a good chance that Tyler can get away with this because all you need to do is raise reasonable doubt. And we could just do that by going over the FBI's timeline of what happened. The narrative is Tyler did not like Charlie because he was in a relationship with a trans lover and decided to drive to a university that he did not attend, know the layout of the place, know where Charlie was going to be, get on the roof, know the layout of the roof, I'm just saying it's a place that he did not attend. Even if you did attend a university, who knows the layout of rooftops? Take a single shot, get up, disassemble his rifle, leave a screwdriver, run, sprint across basically, jump off, go, and then reassemble the rifle without tools. Apparently, who knows? Leave it in the woods, because that's something that someone would totally do. Disassemble, reassemble for absolutely no reason, and then drive to Dairy Queen. Which was interesting thing though is the Dairy Queen, supposedly it's not there anymore. There's footage now that people are trying to go to that Dairy Queen and now it's closed.
We're at 1545. Is that a Dairy Queen sign? Interestingly enough, looks like it's been totally taken apart. Got cleaning mop buckets everywhere.
Just gone. Not strange at all. I don't know, maybe the franchise owner of that Dairy Queen location just didn't want the attention of being a place that you would go after, you know, who knows? Just gone. And the other thing that's very strange is UVU, the university where this all happened in Utah, is renovating the area where the whole incident happened, they are putting new cement down and everything. Odd. And maybe this goes into the second thing that's bothering people is, I guess, turning points, silence on this whole thing. They're not investigating, doing any of this. You know, they're not looking into how odd things are. They're just moving on as business as normal. If you watched my video yesterday, we were talking about how Erica Clark is excited about the future, and she's sending out emails, I guess, asking for $20 donations, and they have hours and hours of footage of Charlie that they're going to start rolling out, unseen footage, which to me feels like a Tupac thing. If you're from the 90s, you know, the whole Tupac faked his death thing basically grew up with us, right? And if you link a few things together, it maybe, who knows, that there's that conspiracy theory that the body at the funeral was fake because of the hands. It looked like wax. And then there's like a hologram conspiracy theory, the blood not matching up theory. If you guys seen that one, where basically they're saying that the bullet that was fired from that rifle should have basically basically just took everything off, but it punctured and then he bled, right? They're saying that there's no way, and Turning Point's narrative is that Turning Point's narrative on why that happened is Charlie's neck bones are superhuman and it stopped the bullet. That's very interesting. I didn't know you could have super neck bones. There are lots of videos online of people doing ballistics tests, firing into like cow femur bones, and with like pounds of meat in front of that, as you know, to simulate what it would look like if someone was to take a shot like that, what the wound would look like. And it's just like, but if you I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen the video. When Charlie got hit, it basically just went zoop, and then blood sprayed out like a Quintino movie, but like it looked more like a beer tap. You know, if you hit a beer tap, it just like gushed out like that. And then they're saying like, but his shirt was so magically clean, like it's waterproof or something. Who knows? Maybe Charlie was wearing one of those, maybe you guys have seen those like treated clothing where it's like waterproof now. Maybe he was wearing that, who knows? But there's like blood analysis. People are really surprised if you actually look at pictures of the actual scene afterwards. The blood, there wasn't that much blood. That's a strange thing. I mean, if you combine these theories that the body's fake and whatnot, with the fact that UVU is redoing the cement, it could be a trapdoor situation. Who knows? Because everyone rushed in right afterwards. Everyone rushed in and kind of covered it up, and then they could have swapped, and then there could have been a trapdoor, and that's why they're laying new cement. Who knows? If you want to get crazy with it, there are all kinds of you can get real crazy with all these theories. But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't help that the people around Charlie are acting weird. They're already looking to replace him. This is kind of crazy too. I mean, they're not replacing him on Turning Point. Erica is basically taking over Charlie's role there. But in terms of going to different campuses and doing the whole debate thing, there's already a new one. It's like he came out he came out of the factory and he's ready to go.
Story that you share with us really quickly, Brillin, about fourth grade, a podcast. That's incredible. And Charlie Kirk appears on your podcast. Tell me about the role he played for you as a mentor.
Yeah, again, it's somebody that didn't have to do that. He was on Fox News every other hour that year. He didn't have to make time for me as an 11-year-old with this upcoming podcast in the fourth grade to come on and join me, but he did. And not only was it a one-time thing, I've interviewed hundreds of people that I've never talked to again. He stayed a mentor, and he texted me up until this week when I was on another Fox show congratulating me. Like, he didn't have to do that. He could have viewed me as competition. He could have said, oh, I'm not going to give this kid time, but he did. And this weekend, I'm going to a youth rally in South Carolina. And you better believe that I've already had my team shoot me text saying, Brown, you really need to caution this. You really need to think about not standing in the middle of a park and speak to the next generation. But I am more energized than ever to carry on this torch, to carry on this legacy, because that's what Charlie would have wanted. He would have wanted us to continue to fight the good.
Okay, so that's Brylan Holland, and he is, I mean, I have to say, he seems very excited to step into this role now that Charlie's gone. I'm just saying that he seems like he was manufactured to take Charlie's place. Who knows? You combine that with what Candace was saying earlier, that Charlie didn't want to tote the line anymore. Allegedly, that's what she's saying. Who knows? Okay, thank you for watching and indulging me on just random things that I find interesting on the internet. Let me know what you guys think, or if there's something that you find interesting that we can talk about. One last thing that I want to talk about, completely unrelated to the Charlie Clark thing, I just want to address it real quick, is the Pete Hegseth military general speech rah-rah thing that happened yesterday. The funniest thing that I found in there was that they're gonna start doing 2 mandatory PT tests for all ranks, including the generals that are in there. And I get the whole workout thing and how it's supposed to, give you mental clarity and whatnot, and gives you more energy throughout the day. My comment on that is, I don't see, if you're a drone operator, how many push-ups you can do helps you pilot the drones better. I don't know, maybe you're like faster on the joystick or something, but have you seen professional esports people? A good chunk of them do not look like they can do, I don't know, 10 push-ups or whatever. But I guarantee you would rather have a professional esports person pilot a drone than a gym rat. But I don't know. That's just my quick jab on that. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys later.